Hey guys, I'm Chris.
I'm Joey.
And we're here in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, doing some ghost exploration. You're gonna have a good time. And let's get ready to get started about now. Hey friend, thank you so much for tuning in again. I'm Christopher St. Michael, and we are Paranormal Brothers in West Virginia, Harpers Ferry to be exact. And if you look over my shoulder, right here behind me, that is the former home of Rachel and Robert Harper. And they had a ferry business, hence Harpers Ferry. The home was built in the late 1700s. Some trouble times came across, as it does for everybody. And eventually, Miss Harper ended up falling from a ladder 3 stories, and she passed away. They had a little savings that was set up. She didn't tell anybody where that money was. And as the legend goes, and as the local lore goes, that her spirit can often be seen peering out towards her gardens right from the house that's over my shoulder. And we are here in Hog Alley at the base of that house. And there was a man by the name of Dangerfield Newby, who was a freed slave who joined John Brown's rebellion. And Dangerfield wanted to free his wife. And as a matter of fact, when his body was found, there was a letter in his pocket from his wife, and his wife begging her to please get him freed. The town was so enraged that he joined in this rebellion. He was actually shot in the neck with a spike. So in essence, he was stabbed with a spike. And he died. They brought his body to this alley where I'm standing at right now. They amputated his arms and his legs, totally decimated the corpse, and left him to be eaten by the hogs. Hence you have Hogs Alley. And it's said that his spirit still roams these streets today. We're gonna see if we can do a little bit of communication with them. And let's see, are there spirits here in Harpers Ferry? Stay tuned, we're gonna find out. All right guys, welcome back. So what I've done is I've set up a Rem Pod here. For those of you in the paranormal community, you know what a Rem Pod is. If you don't, it is an EMF detector, an electromagnetic field detector. And it's said that spirits will give off electromagnetic frequencies, and some believe that those frequencies can be picked up by these machines, and it indicates possible presence of a spirit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk, and I'm looking for a sign of communication. I've also got this Mel meter here. Right now it's saying that it's 47.9 degrees, and it is registered at 0 milligauss. So we're gonna see what happens with this, and see if the EMF activity increases in this. So with that being said, if there's a spirit of anyone who's nearby, anybody around, I'm asking if you can make some type of indication by coming near this black tubular thing. It's called a Rem Pod. And if you can let us and alert us of your presence, all you have to do is go near the antenna. Just let us know that you're here. We bring you and extend to you the utmost respect, the utmost kindness. We don't want to hurt you. We just want to communicate with you. If you're the spirit of a woman and you're around, can you make the Rem Pod go off? Can you go near it? If there's a spirit here, and you lived in Harpers Ferry, you lived here at one point, this is your home, can you make the Rem Pod light up and let us know that you're here? We just want to talk to you, that's all. So I'm looking down, I'm gonna walk around. Let us know if you come around. I'm gonna see if there's any whoa. Can you make that do that again? And now our light just mysteriously went out on the camera for some reason. And that was fully charged.
Said 100%.
Well, it said the spirits will drain energy. And you could have been getting that from the light. If that was you, can you light up the Rem Pod? I'm not getting anything on the Mel meter. We're going to come back to you.
Oh.
If there's any spirits around, can you make that thing chirp again? Can you make that thing chirp loud? Just hear it.
Hey friends, it's Joey. We're back here in Hog Alley in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. And now we're going to be using something called a spirit box. Simply put, a device that scans a bunch of frequencies and channels, hopefully able to communicate where we can't hear, but spirits are able to go through different frequencies and communicate with us. Also next to me, I have a Rem Pod that will tell us if there's any change in EMF activity, as well as a sphere that'll light up if moved. We're hoping to catch any kind of extra movement from any spirits or any individuals from beyond that would like to talk or communicate with us. So let's go ahead and get started here. Go ahead and turn this on. Turn this up just a little bit. Okay. And we're going to be scanning through channels, asking questions and hoping to get some. So here we go. Start scanning. All right, again, I am Joey. Are there any spirits here in Hog Alley that would like to communicate with us? All right, again, I am Joey. Are there any spirits here in Hog Alley that would like to communicate with us? If there is anybody here with us, would you like to tell us your name or names? That was something. That sounded, no, there it is again. It actually sounded the same voice, sounded female.
Replay at half speed. You can clearly hear a woman reply, Rachel, followed by the voice of a scared little girl.
Again, if you are here with us, it sounded like I heard a female voice. Are you a female? Can you tell us anything about yourself?
When slowed down, you can hear a male voice answer, Ricky, followed by a moan.
Ricky.
Is there more than one spirit here? Is there more than one entity here? Can you tell us how many of you are here in the alley with us or in the area with us?
Slow down. A female voice is heard saying 42.
Yeah, if there's anybody here with us, how old are you? And how old are you at the time of passing? How old were you when you passed away? That was something.
For an unknown reason, the microphone suddenly stopped working. We hadn't changed anything, we didn't do anything different, they just suddenly stopped. The batteries were fully charged when we began, and we were just a few minutes into the investigation. It is said sometimes that the spirits, when they're around, will draw energy from the different power sources. Perhaps in this case, they drew some energy from the batteries we were using for the microphone system. You never know.
We've been here for a while.
Something just said Joey.
We've been here for a while.
Something just said Joey.
We've been here for a while.
Something just said Joey. A woman's voice said Joey.
We've been here for a little bit. If you know our names, can you say it again?
When slowed, you can hear the moan of a man, followed by the same female voice we have been communicating with.
Can you try to be very clear and tell us who you are, what your name is, and as clear as a way as you can?
Although we could not hear it at the time, you can clearly hear what sounds to be a spike being hit with a hammer. Dangerfield Newbie was killed by a spike in the neck.
Ooh.
A female voice is then heard to possibly say, "I love you." A voice then replies, "You ready?"
Yeah, lastly, we just want to let you know you're not forgotten. We're not here to hurt you. We're not trying to make fun of you or lighten your situation. We want to help in any way we can. Is there anything we can do for you? Is there anything before we say goodnight that is helpful for you?
We then hear a female voice politely say, "Leave." Followed by a male voice saying, "Leave."
No, I'm sensing more. It definitely sounds more female on the clear responses. Oh. Let's.
Hey friend, thank you so very much for sticking around and watching this video until the end. This was Harpers Ferry, kind of a really wild location. Do some ghost adventures and have some fun with it. So much history. So that being said, if you liked the video, please hit subscribe, hit a like, and leave a comment. If you feel there was enough of evidence that we presented to show that this is a haunted location, you're the jury. You let us know. What do you think about it?
Well, like you said, Harpers Ferry is such a rich history. We're also, unfortunately, such a violent history, which makes good for finding spirits.
Please stick around, watch this next video. We appreciate you being here. We will see you next time.